Hello everyone, welcome back to a new episode of Triangle Strategy. Last time we left off, we were left with the decision that I really didn't want to do. The paths before House Wolffort diverge, meaning they left to go their separate ways for the first time. Which way will Serenoa take? I know which one I'm leaning towards, but we're gonna see how things work out. And I have reasons for where I'm leaning.
Thank you all for helping to determine the extent of the damage to the capital. This information will be invaluable as we proceed with reconstruction. There is also happy word from Castle Wolffort. My Lord Father is awake. They say he is recovering apace and is already up and walking.
Those are glad tidings indeed.
He says he would like to see us and hear of all that has passed while he was taken ill.
Then what are we waiting for? I'll saddle the horses.
Would that we could depart at once, but the messenger brought another piece of news.
Bandits plague the outskirts of the Rosellan village.
Jerome and his folk are there. They can handle a few mangy thieves, surely.
Not according to the messenger. The bandits are proving a formidable foe.
Which is why they have asked us for aid.
Apologies for my tardiness. It's sudden, I know, but I must ask you a favor.
What is it?
I suspect Patriot and his royalists of filching relief supplies.
We've no proof it's them, but the fact remains. The people in most need of those goods are not receiving them.
See, what sucks about this decision is there's not a clear-cut answer for me here. Both of these are things I would like to help with, but we are just stretched for time.
The matter warrants investigating at the very least, and I would ask for Wolffort's assistance.
I see. Well, we were just discussing what we ought to do next. Allow me to explain the 3 courses of action before us.
3? Is one of them just to go see Simon?
1. Return to Castle Wolffort as my Lord Father requests. 2. Defend the Rosellan village from bandits. Or 3. Remain in the capital to investigate the royalists.
Lord Simon has recovered. What splendid news. If I could only go to him myself and thank him for all House Wolffort has done. But I cannot leave the capital in the throes of a possible scandal. Too many hold the royal family in contempt as it is.
That may be the case, but now that Lord Simon has awoken, someone must make sure he is healthy and apprise him of recent events. I would go to Castle Wolffort, Lord Serenoa, if it pleases you.
Can't we, like, send Benedict to Castle Wolffort, and then that just, you know, that takes care of that? Benedict and maybe one other person go to Castle Wolffort, tell Simon what's happening, and then just let me choose between the royalist and the other problem, because I'm gonna be honest, the one with Simon seems way less pressing than the other two.
My heart breaks for the Rosellan village. Let me go to its defense, even if I must go alone.
I cannot allow that. It's far too dangerous a task for one person.
Well, I would have the Wolffort soldiers with me, of course. Besides, do you recall our first meeting?
Of course I do. You were being assailed by rogues at the port.
If you hadn't been there, who knows what would have become of me. But I am not as weak now as I was then. I am stronger, enough that I shall bring no dishonor to House Wolffort's name. My lord, have faith in me. Let me do this.
Very well.
It seems best that Benedict, Frederica, and I each attend to these pressing matters, separately.
Indeed, but the rest of us cannot be in 3 places at once. We can only choose one path to take.
Okay. Okay, that makes more sense, I suppose. Am I gonna lose you guys for these upcoming fights? Because that'll be interesting. Because, you know, I don't use Benedict, but I definitely use Roland and Frederica.
Bring the scales of conviction.
This is still a hard one. I'm not totally sure. So, I cannot help but feel restless. We reclaimed the Crown City and have already begun restoration efforts. There should be no question of what needs to be done here. And yet, something has me unsettled. Return the Wolffort and tell Simone that Glenbrook has been reclaimed. Like, you don't need help with that, Benedict. Yeah, I mean, Simone probably wants to see me, but I don't feel like you need help with that. I feel like I would much rather deal with these other two problems, because they're, you know, actually problems. Remain in the Crown City and expose the corrupt royalists, or travel to the Rosellan village and investigate the bandits. Like, dealing with the Rosellan village problem and dealing with the royalist problem are both very, very big deals. Basically, the logic I had thrown together in my head to make this work for me was, the Rosellans, like, I have an obligation to the Crown City, of course. But the Rosellan village is under my protection, and I have an obligation to them. I can't just say, screw you guys, because I have an obligation to the Crown. So I feel like the Rosellan village is probably what I'm going to go for. Although I feel like the royalists are very, very, very much a problem, but Roland does have a military under him, you know? So the military can probably help with this issue. They are licking their wounds, but, you know, I don't know. It is also scary, though, because the royalists are kind of like a competing political party against Roland right now, effectively. They hold a lot of power and sway in the city, so things could potentially get rough in the city if I do that, but I've worked too hard for the Rosellans to let them get plagued by bandits like this, you know? That's kind of what I'm thinking. And they're my responsibility. I can't shirk my duty to them now. At least I don't believe I can. You know. I just want to check in here to make sure there's nothing. Okay, there's something over there. I did see that. Nothing down here. Nothing at the window. Alright, what was that? 1,500 gold. Just stole it from the Crown City. You know. Because, yeah, I'm basically just trying to convince myself of my path here. Okay, I didn't see that earlier. I'm trying to convince myself of my path here because this is a hard decision aside from the Simon one. Because I don't know, I don't feel like it's as pressing as these other two issues. It's such a non-issue, one that Benedict can assuredly just take care of himself. I mean, all we're doing is going there and telling Simon what's going to happen. I'm imagining when Benedict gets there, maybe something's going to happen, some stuff's going to pop off, and that's why we would need to be there, but I don't know, these other two feel so much more important. I am heading out. I don't know, it's a hard decision. You always second guess yourself with these things, but at some point you just gotta make a decision. I must admit, I am deeply fascinated by you, Lord Serenoa. The Lord turned saint who won back his kingdom from his frosty clutches and saw the prince back to his throne. I can only wonder how your people will welcome such a hero home. Pray allow me to accompany you, my lord. If I go to Wolffort, I suppose Milo will be coming with me. You learned about Milo's destination. So if I go with Benedict, Milo's coming with me. Does that mean I get Milo? That might mean I just get Milo on the squad. Because, yeah, I haven't actually recruited you yet. So, I'm going to go ahead and assume that's probably what that means. Let's look at our actual War Chronicle and our information, not notes, sorry. Milo, who stayed behind in Glenbrook, seems to have an interest in Serenoa. If he goes back to the Wolffort domain, perhaps she will accompany him. Okay. What else we got? Our salt reserves are running low. We must restore trade with Hyzant as soon as possible. So, as one of the Saintly Seven, is there anything you can do? You didn't worry so much. The Consortium and merchants are already on the move. Let's give them some time. If we rush into negotiations, we may be taken advantage of. It's our best interest to wait for the opportune moment. We must have King Roland's permission before we act. In the meantime, we can share a portion of Wolffort's stores with the Crown City. Let's do this one, middle one. Yeah, we don't want to be taken advantage of. Aye, negotiations ought to be done with a level head after all. Our reserves won't last forever, but will hold long enough. I would think stores of salt nearly depleted after the trade stop. We already had some stocked up for emergencies, but the Frosty army bought a whole bunch more. So the Duchy has salt to spare. I suppose that really means they were preparing for war for some time. You put my mind at ease, Lord Wolffort. I cannot thank you enough. You're welcome. Yeah, this is the courtyard we had that battle in that one time. To think that King Roland was alive all this time. Your house has my utmost respect for helping them reclaim the capital. My allegiance to the royal family shall not waver, not now or ever. We were downright cowards under Esfrost's rule. Hearing stories of House Wolffort's courage in reclaiming the capital has inspired us to do better. Yeah, I've definitely, like, come on, you guys have military. You don't need me here to help you with the royalists, but I don't know. How much of the military is loyal to the royalists and how much is actually loyal to Roland is the main issue that is sticking in my head. Like, don't get me wrong, the royalist issue is definitely the larger scale problem, because if the Crown City, you know, starts having some kind of civil war, that would be very bad, but my obligation is also to my people, and the Rosellans are my people. Heard some bandits are spotted on the outskirts of the Rosellan village. Rumor has it they're led by some father-daughter duo, of course. What were their names again? Father and daughter, that sounds like Travis and Trish. What could they be after? Heard about family banditry. I sure did hear about that. Recently, a gang of bandits, their numbers greater than even the Wolffort soldiers can manage, have been spotted near the Rosellan village. Apparently they are led by a certain father and daughter duo. So my soldiers specifically can't handle that problem, and that's why we need to go. But Serenoa, I've heard great many things about you. You were appointed to one of the Saintly Seven and even demonstrated your prowess as a lord of High House in battle. How should we royalists address you from now on? Okay, you're a royalist. Can't say I like you. Yeah. Nothing really going on over there. Nothing really going on over there. Trying to keep an eye out for items. Just trying to look all around. I wish they were like a different color than just like white. There's so much to look at, and there's a lot of particle effects on the screen that make it kind of hard to see something that's just like white sometimes. I think I saw a sparkly by the fountain. We royalists, along with Mr. Patriot himself, are helping to rebuild the castle. The castle. We must reverse all the changes that Esfrost has wrought and see the Crown City back to its former glory. I know that there are many problems facing the kingdom now, but us royalists are more than happy to take care of everything. Let us serve King Roland together. Please see to domestic affairs and reassure the people that everything will be okay. Is it true that the royalists tried to win the Archduke favor in order to protect themselves? If you want our trust, tell us everything you learned about Esfrost under their rule. Is it true that royalists tried to win the Archduke? That sounds too like I'm coming at you. And here we go. If you want our trust, tell us everything you learned about Esfrost under their rule. Let's go with that one. I wish I could, my lord, but Archduke Gustave has us doing only the most menial of tasks. If there's anything I can tell you. Should have suspected as much. There's no way Gustave would tell anything to those he couldn't trust. Do remember one thing, though. Mr. Patriot said that Lady Erica always wanted fresh fruit and wine brought to her room. I see. Thank you for your help. Thanks? Okay, well, I probably missed getting some sort of vital information there by asking that. Maybe I should have asked the middle one. I don't know. That came off as too, attacking for me. I feel like I would have just, pissed them off, and that would have been that. Nothing in the water? I'm hammering A as I'm running through here. Nothing. Might be something up there behind the tree. Also want to check down here. Yeah. I saw that flower petal up there and thought it was something, but it doesn't appear to be. Okay, is there something up here? Come on, there's got to be something up here. By the big tree? Is that a sparkle over there? Jeez. Oh, this is one, I think. Yeah, Superior Stone. Cool. Just chilling out on a bench. Superior Timber. Yeah, that's a pretty superior tree, so it makes sense. Nothing really going on over here. Let's just do our exterior collisions really quick. Nothing. Yeah, okay, I'm not seeing much else. Just want to make sure I get all these things I can, especially since some of this is superior stuff. God, it's just so hard. There's so much screen to look at, and there's so many sparkles on every bit of the screen. Like, I feel like I could sit here all day staring at... What was that? Amulet of Immunity. Shit. Oh my god, I'm really glad I didn't miss that. Oh my god, I'm really glad I didn't miss that. That's a good one. That's the thing I keep complaining about Evlora having. Okay, not that my people really get inflicted with status effects that much anyway, but that's still a really, really good thing to have. And I could have missed it. Damn it. This makes me so paranoid that there's something in front of my eyes at all times that I'm not just seeing, but there's so much damn screen to look at. Yeah, I think we're good. At least if there's anything else left, I don't think it's another accessory like I just got. So it's not anything too important. Alright, let's head back inside, I suppose. We be returning. Yep. Okay, so... Let's see here. Hey, Benedict. So you're the one that says that. Were there soldiers in here I could talk to as well? I don't think so, right? I don't see any. Alright, let's start going through. So, I think I'm going to Frederica and Gila. Let's talk to Hewitt and Roland. Of course, you want to go with Roland. May have freed the capital from Esfrost's clutches, but there's still so much work to be done. Remember the King's Guard, I wish to stay here and help unify the Crown City. We should look into the bandits spotted near the Rosellan village. You want us to make for the Rosellan village? Are you certain this is the best time for that? So it made it seem like maybe Roland and Hewitt, Benedict and Frederica and Gila possibly would go to their respective areas depending on which decision I made, but maybe not? Maybe I do just force you guys to come with me, which seems weird if so. Seems like it'd be better to split up in this case. I have more than enough units to go handle the problem in the Rosellan village. The Rosellan village is part of our domain. As Lord of Wolffort, it is my duty to see it protected. I have faith in Frederica, but there is no telling how many bandits await her. It's too dangerous. Now is the time for Roland to show his people what their new king is capable of. We must put our faith in him and focus our attention elsewhere. Yeah? I mean, I kind of get what we're saying here. If, you know, the people are already kind of have a iffy opinion on Roland. We can't be seen with Roland all the time, or it'll seem like he's relying on us too much, maybe? Now is the time for Roland to show his people what their new king is capable of. We must put our faith in him and focus our attention elsewhere. I think I'm gonna go with this. I think Hewitt would like this.
Good point.
I suppose you are right. This is a critical moment for him as king. If the people saw that House Wolffort had a hand in resolving the problem, they may be hesitant to acknowledge his power. Exactly what I was thinking! Perhaps the capital is best left in King Roland's hands after all.
Okay.
I see now your reasons for wanting to visit the Rosellan village. Yeah! Yeah. Alright, Roland, you might take a bit more convincing. I will remain here in the capital, but you needn't worry about me. You must decide where you need to be, friend. Roland has already chosen a path. Okay, so we will lose some characters. So I'm going to get to keep Frederica, probably. She will probably insist on going there. Benedict will probably insist on going back to Wolffort, and Roland's going to stay here. But there is room to convince some other people. I feel like I did a pretty good job with Hewitt, but she might not be totally swayed.
Ah, yes?
Things are slowly settling down in the capital. Right now would be the perfect time to pay the Rosellan village a visit. The rumors of bandits are clearly troubling her. Perhaps you could help put her mind at ease. Negotiating, this one, yeah, no, I mean, I'm not trying to convince you of anything, you're already on my side. Eridor and Anna, you two. As the steward of House Wolffort, it is my duty to let Lord Simon know what happened when he was ill. Yep. Yeah, you can go, Benedict, it's fine. Ground City's fallen back in Glenbrook's hands, but our work's far from over.
Lad.
Where do you think we should go from here, lad? We should look into the bandits spotted near the Rosellan village. They want to accompany Lady Frederica to the Rosellan village, eh? Is that really what's important right now, lad? Father promised that no harm would befall the Rosellan village, so I must do what I can to see that fulfilled. Curious as to what bandits would hope to find in the Rosellan village. They must have some goal to travel so far. I don't know. I mean, I am curious about that. Father promised that no harm would befall the Rosellan village, so I must do it. I can see. I mean, that one I feel like Eredor would respond to more. Because we're specifically talking about Simon, and, you know, Eredor is all about honor and everything. But this one has me curious too. Curious as to what they would hope to find in the village. They must have some goal to travel so far. I'm gonna go with this one just because I'm kind of interested, but I think Eredor would respond better to that one.
You're onto something.
It's pretty strange now that you mention it. I doubt if there's anything of interest there for your average bandit. Think it's possible they heard about the key that'll free the Roselle? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. If they did, there's a chance they'll think it'll fetch a pretty price. In any case, I'm worried about Jerome and the others. If this is the path we choose, we best make haste to that village. Thanks for that, lad. I think you might be right about the Rosellan village. Eredor's deep in thought. If we get Milo, if we go to the Wolffort domain, and so I'm assuming that's what's happening here. We're basically possibly choosing which new unit we maybe want to recruit. It would be really cool if we go to the Rosellan village and we get Jerome, because I want Jerome. He is cool. I would love that, which makes me even more interested in the route I'm going. I don't know if that's exactly what's happening, but here's hoping. Here's hoping. I want Jerome.
Lord Serenoa.
Finally managed to rout the Frosty forces from the capital. But it seems our busy days are not over yet. Now we must decide which issue requires our attention most. We should look into the bandits. You would have us accompany Lady Frederica, my lord. Curious as to what the bandits seek. They would not go there without purpose. The Rosellan village, far though it may be, still falls within Wolffort, and I cannot turn a blind eye. I think you'll respond better to this.
Certainly.
Now that you mention it, it does seem strange. What could they be hoping to find there? Do you think that village is hiding secrets other than the salt crystal? I suppose we won't know for sure until we ask them ourselves.
I need time.
Having bandits in our domain is certainly a problem that concerns House Wolffort, and yet... I don't know if I convinced you. Alright, this is going to be a hard vote, actually. As long as I convinced at least one of you, I think, I'm good. Unless both Anna and Huette go for, like, remain in the Crown City. Which I think Anna's leaning more towards the Crown City route, so... This could still be hairy. We could actually have a tie here. I wonder what happens in that case. Okay, I'm a bit scared, but let's vote. We'll see. I want to protect the Rosellans, so... I could see the Royalist route winning, though.
It is time to cast our votes. We have 3 options before us. Return to the Wolffort domain, depart to the Rosellan village, or stay in the capital. Approach the scales of conviction with your token at the ready.
I don't feel as confident this time. My chest, please. I know what you're voting for. I know what you're voting for, and I know what Frederica's voting for. And I know what Gila's voting for. It's really just down to those 3 at the end. That's the problem. I don't feel like I convinced Anna. I feel like Anna's gonna tell me to...
You have my vote.
Okay. After much deliberation, I've decided to let your convictions lead us. Oh, thank you, Anna. Huette?
I have faith in you.
I was uncertain, but I trust your judgment. Yes! Yeah! A full sweep? Come on, Eredor.
You won me over.
I got no good reason to disagree with you, lad. You have my vote. Yeah! Full sweep.
The scales of conviction will illuminate the path we've chosen.
Yep, they sure will. There we go. We going to the Rosellan village. Let's do it. Yeah, sorry Roland and Benedict, but I feel like both of your tasks you can handle yourselves, and in Roland's case it might even be better if you handle it yourself, so...
The way forward is decided. We march to the Rosellan village and drive the bandits from the surrounding woods.
Let's do it. My convictions have been strengthened. I don't know how important this decision is, but it's a 3-part branching decision deciding where we go, so it's probably pretty damn important for the story.
I shall accompany Frederica to defend the Rosellan village. I know not what the bandits are after. I cannot allow them to run rampant over the land.
If I had to guess based off of what I know, Gustadolf or possibly Hyzant has paid Travis and Trish to grab the key, basically. Maybe Hyzant? I don't know.
Thank you, Serenoa. I am heartened to have you by my side.
Very well. Fulfill your duty to your domain. I shall see to things in the capital.
Then I shall venture to the Wolffort domain and make our report to Lord Simon in your stead.
That is fine. I don't know why I would go that route unless I just in particular wanted Milo on the team.
And this is farewell for now. King Roland, Benedict, until our reunion in the capital.
Roland and Benedict left the party. Okay, so I'm gonna have to find somebody to replace Roland. Luckily, I just got Maxwell, so that'll be useful. But I'll have to bring somebody else in. We need more heads. Save your game. Like I said, I hope I get Jerome. I thought Jerome was so cool since I initially saw him. So please game, make my day. All right, chapter 15, part 2. Chapter 15, part 2.
Here we are, the Rosellan village.
Right. Just where that book we swiped from the archives pointed us. Ooh, you catch a whiff of that? Smells like treasure to me.
Yeah, okay, so you're the ones that... Yeah, I forgot about that detail about you stealing a book from the archives.
Calling this hovel a village does a disservice to villages. We'll find that fortune soon enough.
Hold it, Trish. Maybe we'd best leave this treasure be.
Having second thoughts, Pa? Knees buckling at the thought of a little bloodshed?
Now just shut up and use your head for a bit, girl. You know the story of this village as well as I. How they fled from the cruelty of Hyzant. Seems to me we have more than a bit in common with these folk. And I don't wish to cause them any more suffering than is necessary.
Hey, Travis the bandit with a heart of gold. Let's go.
You're getting soft in your old age, Pa. All right, have it your way. We'll give him a little scare, grab the treasure, and be on our way.
But there's one more. My damn back is still acting up. Not enough rest since the last job. Might be even worse than last time, as a matter of fact.
Did you go to sleep and wake up an old crone? Put your weapon in your hand and get moving! The likes of us only get one chance to grab fate by the horns. And this is ours! Wasn't it you who taught us to take what we can, 'cause the world ain't in the habit of giving?
I know, but I...
Ooh.
You know what? I don't want to hear your bleating. Go rest if you need it, because I don't need you.
Oh, poor Travis.
Me and the boys will handle the treasure hunting.
Wait, Trish! Damn back.
Poor Travis, man. I actually really feel sorry for him here. Especially since, you know... I mean, they're still, like...
The members of House Wolffort, having earned momentary respite after reclaiming the capital, decide to go their own ways.
I mean, obviously they're still bandits and everything, but, at least they have the hearts to not steal from the less fortunate and everything. And, they might still do some murdering. I mean, they've attacked us, but to be fair, we are a very posh, rich, lord, so it makes sense that they would attack us.
Roland remains in the capital to deal with his political opponents. Benedict returns to Castle Wolffort to visit the ailing Lord Simon. Serenoa and Frederica, having received reports from Jerome of bandits in the Rosellan village, depart to investigate.
Part 2, The Trot of Thieves. Alright. Rosellan Village. Having heard rumors of bandits in the area, Serenoa and his retinue head to the Rosellan Village to check on Jerome and the others. Let's do... Oh, I should have checked to see if there was some side stuff on the map, actually. I didn't see any when it was heading over here, but...
Ah, Lord Serenoa, Lady Frederica.
You know... no, don't skip. Not that. Can I enter the menu or something? I was wondering if there was an autosave before, so I could just check. I didn't see anything, though, so I think we're good.
Glenbrook is as prosperous as it ever was. And I hear we have you two to thank for it.
Glenbrook owes its return to prosperity to many, Jerome. I only hope this marks the beginning of a journey toward peace.
As do I. So, what brings you to our humble village this day?
We've received word that you've been having trouble with bandits.
And you came all the way here personally? Truly, I am moved.
You're under the protection of House Wolffort. I'm only doing my duty.
Of course. As a matter of fact, we have sighted bandits skulking about in the woods. Fortunately, they seem to be content with that.
I'm glad no one has come to harm.
For now, my lady. Doubtless they are probing our defenses for weaknesses. Although they have yet to bare their fangs, I feel their gaze on my back from time to time.
Bandits aren't known for planning ahead, but there's a first time for everything. I suggest we look into this, my lord.
I agree. If indeed there are bandits lurking about, we should flush them out or drive them away.
That would be much appreciated, my lord. We've sent out our own search parties, but with you by our side, the work will go all the quicker. However, I understand your recent days have been filled with strife, and you've journeyed far. Allow us one night to treat your arrival with the pomp it deserves.
Thank you, Jerome. I would welcome a night free from worry.
Then we shall prepare a feast. I look forward to hearing stories of your heroic exploits.
I've got a few of those. All it'll cost you is a few draughts of ale.
Alright, here we go. We're here, and we're gonna deal with the Travis and Trish problem. Let's see how the Rosellan are faring while we investigate the bandits. One day I'm going to be as strong as you and protect this village, Lord Serenoa. Sure you will, kid. I'll see to it. Jerome hanging out in here. Well, I mean, this is your house. There's the pelt I accidentally turned in as the crazy item. I was like, could it be this pelt? They're like, oh, you've never heard of the pink boar? I'm like, damn it all. Congratulations on your victory, my lord. Heard you wrested the Crown City out of Vestfrost's iron clutches. I cannot thank you enough for coming to our aid during what is undoubtedly a busy time for you. If there is anything we can do to be of service, you need only say the word. Rebuilding the capital will require large volumes of stone and lumber. Would you be able to help us procure? You needn't worry about us. We ask that you continue living your lives as you always have. Won't be necessary. It is my duty as lord of this domain, to ensure the safety of my people. Large volumes, would you be able to help us procure some? You needn't worry about us. We ask that you continue living your lives as you always have. I mean, we should ask for a little bit, right? I mean, I'm sure Jerome wants to help us, so this is probably just a conviction decision, but I don't know, I feel the need to ask you for some possible help with that, seeing as we abandoned Roland to come over here. That won't be a problem at all for us. We can get started right away. We owe you a great debt for coming to our rescue. This is the least we can do. Well, thank you, Jerome. Should I talk to you again? Some of the villagers are out on patrol now. Please rest as we prepare for the feast. Alright. So, the patrol's probably going to come back and be like, bandits! Sighted! Da-da-da! And then we'll have to go over there. Why would bandits come here? If it's money they're after, the noble's quarters or a caravan would be much more lucrative. My thoughts exactly. Disenchanting spice. We cannot thank House Wolffort enough for protecting us. We owe you our lives. No problem, friends. I didn't spit in the face of Hyzant for nothing. I talked to you, right, Gila? Puts my heart at ease knowing the village is unharmed. Seeing them here now makes me more thankful than ever we chose a path that didn't require their sacrifice. Yeah. The patrol's to us. We'll make sure they don't lay a finger on this village. Children's scribbles to notes. Thought I saw another sparkle there. Oh, it is. It's on top of the thing. Alright, so information, children's scribbles? Oh, no, not information. Notes. I want to look as dashing on horseback as Prince Roland. My dream is to be as beautiful as Lady Frederica. One day I'll be an even better strategist than Benedict. I want to fly on a big hawk, just like Hewitt. Lofty goals! Anna gave me sweets and it made me very glad. Oh! I want to study magic with Gila. Eridor looks big and scary, but he's really strong. I want to fight alongside Lord Serenoa someday, too. Yeah. Alright. Adorable. Gimme. Large thunderstones. Useful. Word has it that you came running when you heard there were bandits here. You were too kind, my lord. I know the other villagers are on patrol, but I worry so much about being attacked that I can't sleep at night. Oh. Okay, well that makes me really glad I came. You know, Jerome was kind of downplaying it a little bit, possibly to make us, you know, feel better. But, yeah. We spotted traces of the bandits' campgrounds near the outskirts. With them around, it's too dangerous to even go hunting. Okay, so that was just examine the ladder. Is the fight going to be here, I wonder, or out in the wilds somewhere? Luckily, I know this town pretty damn well now, because, you know, of how much exploration I did in it before, so... Seeing the village like this, I know we made the right choice. As a fellow Rosellan, I want to see them safe. Will you help me? I wish not to see them caught up in our battles ever again. The more bountiful this land grows, the better it will be for us all. On the contrary, I was asked for your help. Rosella are my people too. As lord of this domain, I swear not to let harm befall them. Thank you, Serenoa. You didn't thank me. Protecting him is part of my duty as lord, as it was my father's. I will do everything in my power to assist you. Let us protect the Roselle together. Damn right. We protect the Roselle here. We stand. Honestly, we protect anyone that's being subjugated and garbage like Hyzant's doing, because screw that noise. Parents said I had to play inside the village because some dangerous people are out there, but now that you're here, you can tell me what's going on out there. Pretty please? I don't think I talked to you. I think I talked to you. Can I thank House Wolffort enough? Yeah. You I talked to. You claimed the capital and defended the Roselle. Ain't no one out there that can deny your greatness now, lad. Let's round up these bandits and grab ourselves a swig of wine to celebrate. Maybe. Never expected you to come to our rescue again, Lord Serenoa. We were prepared to defend this village on our own, but we are 100 times stronger with you at our sides. Ooh, there we go. Cure all pellets. Anything back here? I freaked out about the Amulet of Immunity earlier, but I guess it is generally less useful on me than it is on Evlora, because, you know, Evlora's a crazy boss. Of course I want to inflict status effects on her, but I haven't really ran into many enemies that inflict status effects, but it's still a pretty good one to have. You know, if I do run into a battle where status effects are a major problem. I won't forgive bandits for trying to pillage this poor village. They won't get away with this. Yeah, Hewitt. They won't. Examine? Right. Oh, that's just the ladder. Damn it. How dare you make me excited, game? I think there's a sparkly up here. Yeah, Panacea pellets. Alright, I'm trying to get a good look at the area here. I don't see much more. I'm looking on all the rooftops. I don't see anything there. Down here. Don't see anything either. Let's rub our face on things. Like a cat. Okay, no, we're good there. Yeah, I think we might be good, except for the Elder's house, of course. We haven't been in here yet. Hey, Elder. Those bandits be after the Salt Crystal? There's no one who knows about it besides Lady Orlea and I. The only crystal we have now belongs to you. We have nothing else to give. Yeah. But they read in the book in Esfrost that, you guys have it. I think there's something... Yeah, right there. 2900. We just robbed the Elder. Hee 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 hee. Alright. As long as there's nothing over here, I think we're good to go ahead and start this. Yeah, I checked down here. What was that? Is that Sparkle? No. Okay, I think we're good. I believe we are good. End exploration. I should regroup with the others and see what they've learned. Alright, hit me with it. Ooh.
The villagers seem to be in high spirits. I hope the bandits have been scared off for good.
As do I. It was surprising to see that despite everything, the lives of most haven't changed a bit.
I cannot help but wonder what drew their attention in the first place, however.
You don't think it had something to do with the salt crystals, do you?
How would they know? Hyzant protects that information more fiercely than the goddess herself.
Then, perhaps in their desperation, they've stooped to capturing and selling the Roselle to Hyzant.
No. I won't allow the wickedness of House Tellior to run rampant again.
It was only a thought, my lady. We know nothing for certain.
Indeed, and it will serve us not to conjecture endlessly. We need to flush these bandits out and hear it from their own mouths.
Aye, but even bandits value their own lives. They won't do anything rash, so long as the odds are against them.
Lord Serenoa! Bandits! They're everywhere!
What? Suppose these ones aren't the sharpest tools in the forge.
We must hurry.
Yeah, Travis isn't holding Trish back. So does that mean Travis isn't going to be in the fight, possibly? Maybe. I imagine the big reveal here is going to be everyone learning that S-Frost knows about the salt crystals. Because that would be a big reveal. Alright, let's head back to the encampment, because there are a few things I need to do here. I'll also need to decide who I'm going to use. Because, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And I'll need to choose someone else. Probably Archibald. Unless it's a 12-person battle, and then... I don't really know. Alright, so... Let's go see what we have over here with you. Trade posts. Could buy more medals of bravery. We don't really need to change anyone from recruit to veteran, though. I could buy more of these things and upgrade some people's weapons, but not sure who I would yet. Kind of want to save up for like this, or this, or this. There's a lot of things I want to save up for, quite frankly. Who needs a weapon upgrade? Let's check that first. So, you're good. You're good. You're good. You're good. You're good. Yeah. Most of my characters are pretty well upgraded. You're not. What do you need? Silver. That wouldn't be the worst thing to buy to upgrade Maxwell. Especially since I'm about to use Maxwell in this fight. Alright, let's buy some silver. It doesn't cost that much, it's just 10. There we are. Cool. Alright, Jens, hit me up. So now I can upgrade you. Come on, Maxwell. It is just so weird that I have the Dawn Spear in my party and it's not talked about. Decreases TP cost of triple thrust. Increases damage dealt when exploiting an enemy's weakness. It's only really useful against horseman units. So I'm going to go with decrease the cost of triple thrust by 1. I think. That seems to be the best bet here. Now let's go with that. Just so we can spam that more. Increasing your damage probably would have been pretty useful too, but this way I can swap these out. Like if I see mounted units here, I can switch to that. We also need iron and stuff. Met air door, blah blah blah, nothing to do there. I could buy some iron to upgrade you. We needed 6. Yep. And we're still good on these, right? We do appear to be. Yes, yes, yes. Got all of these things. We're still good on Swift Spice. Yeah, we have 6 of them. Nothing new and crazy here. Alright, let's just go over here and upgrade Maxwell. Right, so I want speed or do I want accuracy? Probably speed. Yeah, probably speed. Do I want to upgrade you anymore? We can also upgrade Huette. Increases your critical rate against enemies with yes. Yes, please. Increased accuracy would also be pretty damn useful. What do you need? You need a curious feather, and then I can upgrade you to this. Hey, you know what? Why don't we spend some of this stuff on this? Old bachelor. Yeah. So it was feather. Curious feather. There it is. Cool. So we can use this to upgrade Huet to this. There we are. So what do we get? So increase accuracy by 3, increase range of normal attacks. Soar high up on Flugy, then deal physical damage to a single enemy from above. I would like to know what the range on that is. I also just want to increase the range of your normal attacks by 1. Like that is amazing. That's the one I'm getting. Let's see here. So superior shit. Is the superior fiber or the other one? Sorry, Huet. Fiber, yeah. I couldn't remember if it was fiber or timber that I needed. Okay, so fiber. There we are. Pretty expensive upgrades I'm doing right now, but it feels worth it. An extra range on Huet could be very powerful. Especially since her ability is based off of her bow's range. The Overwatch ability that she has. Alright, and nobody else to really upgrade. Okay, I have a little bit more money, but we can save it. It's fine. And we're probably going to be starting this fight, but not finishing it this episode, if I had to guess. Party faces off against Trish, who demands to know where the Rosellan are hiding the treasure. Cool. Let's see where this goes.
Time to hand over the treasure.
Treasure? We are humble folk. There is no treasure here.
Don't play coy with us. We know it's here.
Yeah, no way Frost would go through the trouble of hiding this book if there weren't no treasure.
You fool! Don't go blabbing all our secrets.
A book? What book? We didn't see no book.
What a doofus.
A book? They stole a book from the archives?
Use your eyes and think. If we were hiding treasure, would we not avail ourselves some small portion of it?
I suppose.
Don't let his fancy words befuddle that thick head of yours. If they're just going to keep yapping on about having no treasure, we might as well drive him out and look for it ourselves. And if they get hurt in the process, they can't say we didn't warn them.
It is I who shall warn you. Cease this folly, and we will not punish you. This place falls under our rule, and we won't suffer bandits to harass our subjects.
We don't need the sufferance of some blue bloods. You'll regret crossing swords with me and mine. 'Tis your last chance. Hand over the treasure so we can all go home and Pa can stop his moaning about how we're so poor.
Jeez. I mean, you gotta keep in mind here, Trish. We've encountered you twice now, and things definitely went our way.
Or don't hand it over and make it fun for us. We're coming for you either way.
Do I get Jerome in the battle? I mean, it sucks that you guys aren't doing well. I would like to help you out in that regard, but these are not the people we need to be attacking. Defeat Trish is all we need to do. Although I'll probably, you know, attack a lot of the other units too, just for the XP. You have a movement bangle, you have flaming arrows, act twice on your turn for 2 turns. Oh, that's horrible. Move to a selected square, do physical damage, jump range, resistance to fire, but you have low resistance to ice. Okay, so... yeah, there's a lot of units. We're definitely going to want to take care of that as soon as possible. So... we have Narv, we have Medina, we have you... So the person that put in was Gila. I don't actually think I want Gila. I actually think we're going to swap Gila out and we'll put in possibly Archibald instead. Just because Gila would get absolutely bopped. And Archibald, this seems like a very good ranged character map. So let's look at your details, give you an accessory or two. Oh yeah, I do have the critical necklace back. Immunity status elements, increased fire resistance, and luck amulet. Alright, apologies, my kitty cat was having a hairball. So, who do we want to give some of these other things we have to? I have like a critical thing that I got off of Roland. Maybe you? I don't know, I like your speed and stuff being really high. What do you have? The Vanguard Scarf? Eh. I'm pretty happy with what we've got now, actually. You have the red anklet.
Can do.
Which is pretty good. Yeah. Alright, we'll go with that. So yeah, of course it's recommending a bunch of the archers. Yin's is recommended, probably because there's rooftops and stuff. Alright, I think this is probably what I want to go with here. Let's put Archibald right there. Rudolph, you can switch places with Narv. Eridor, obviously you need to get into the front. Serenoa, you can get down here. Alright, I like that party configuration. Let's go. Let's see what we can do here. Trish, unfortunately, has a shit ton of HP, but I do only need to defeat her. I would rather not do that, just because I could get more experience and items, but we'll see. There also seems to just be way too many enemies.
Come on, come on! I'll be giving out bruisings for free!
Don't you mean, like, piercings? Because you're using arrows?
Whatever treasure you seek, it isn't here. Leave now and save us all unnecessary trouble.
Shut your trap. That's exactly what someone with treasure would say, and we're coming for it!
This battle is
Alright, you really seem convinced of this. Wow. That's some range. Griffin Slayer, so... God, from this height, I could do some pretty crazy things. Let's sight set, actually. This seems like a good place to do it from. God, people are gonna get sniped so hard if they dare to move. Where do I want to go here? I obviously don't want to get revealed. So let's, puts you in range of a bunch of enemies. Let's maybe just hold off and let them come to us first.
Make way!
Oh, you're going up there, of course you are. That's very annoying. Well, we're also going to go up here because I'm not going to let you get the high ground on me. Your stupid units can come to us. Yeah, this is going to be a long bout. For sure. It's going to be quite a painful one. Oh, you provoked Eridor. Oh, I missed. Damn it.
Forward!
Stupid misses. Well, I feel the need to help Eridor a little bit, because otherwise Eridor is just going to get absolutely annihilated by this dork. But also sending Serenoa down there in the middle of all that seems a little bit hairy. Damn it, Eridor. Why'd you have to get taunted? Right after I was saying the Amulet of Immunity isn't super useful for me, because my units never get status effects inflicted on them. We'll just back up. We'll stay in the area to help out Eridor, but let's see. Let's use a one of my spices on you. Fortifying spice. Yeah. Let's raise Eridor's physical defense.
Here you go.
There we go. That'll probably help out a little bit.
Let's go then.
Sure, Rudolph. Let's see. Who could you hit? This dork. There's no point in slumber shotting you because, yeah, it won't do anything. You can't hit anybody from there. Why don't you just, God, that gets you in range of, like, everyone. I was kind of hoping you could put a trap down in front of the ladder there, because I'm sure that knife-wielding unit's gonna be running over there. Let's see. Just go right here, Rudolph, and hit that dork. Ah, but that mage is coming up too. Let's see. Can you move like? If you stay right here, you can still hit this dork. Just do that. Oh, you can't because Serenoa's stupid head is in the way. Okay, you can hit from up here though. Let's just do that.
Come on.
There we are. Yeah, I'm trying to play this as safe as possible here.
My pride is my shield.
Good job. Okay, you're gonna move closer, right? Which is gonna get you shot. Nope, you stayed out of range. Oh, Eridor.
Look at me learning.
Look at you learning. Let's see. So if I shoot you, that'll be pretty good.
That's it.
There we are. And if we kill the unit that Eridor is furied by, then the fury will wear off, so that'll be helpful as well. You got some bandits to deal with. Battle mages.
I'll show you what I can do.
Narv. Let's move you back here and hit this dork with a scorch.
Lightning!
There we are. Magic defense has been lowered by that. Yeah, you guys have a ton of HP. Owie. Yeah, what are you doing? Sometimes it takes so long to take their turn. It's kind of nuts. Physical counter. Got it. Oh my god, they dodge it so well. It probably has lowered accuracy. That's how Overwatch works in XCOM, so. Oil is what you just used. I wanted to see what did you use? Did you just do a basic attack on Eridor? Yeah, you must have. If you did Shadow Stitching Arrow, it didn't work. Okay, that's pretty good.
2 actions.
Hit him with that,
For a
and
better world.
get out of here. Golden Pinky Ring, KO TP. Got a lot of effects going off there. I am in the fire now. I mean, in the oil. I should have thought about that a little bit more. You guys just love your oil, huh? Ooh, steel traps. Okay.
The hunt is on.
If I'm up here, oh my god, I can basically see everything. Holy shit, I can see everything. No one is immune from my sights. Stabby. And I think a poison throw would get you. Slumber stab wouldn't quite kill you. It doesn't do enough damage. Let's just throw some poison at you. There we go. You got the poison inflicted, so we can run up here. So when your turn comes around next, you're just gonna die.
You're wide open.
Ow! Damn it!
Bullseye.
That was my bad.
Jeez, too close.
I feel I have to fast forward their movement because sometimes their movement takes a damn eternity to go off, but it also skips the dialogue. I wish it wouldn't skip the dialogue. Usually a fast forward function like that doesn't skip the dialogue in battle. It at least requires some A presses or something, and then you can just mash through it. Yeah. Oh well, and Hued is being targeted by you now. I can, when the log comes up next, I can just refer to the log to see what was happening. I definitely feel like this is a fight I may just want to go ahead and prioritize Trish. Because I might have a... Oh! I forgot there was a damn ladder back there. Okay, get up there. Double items. No, you can't reach? Okay, well... a restoration is going to need to be used here.
Thank you.
Alright, and... Yeah, let's... Okay, so let's... With you right here, let's use a... probably a status recovery, poison recovery pellet.
Here you go.
On you, Anna. And let's move you up here so you can help out.
Where shall we strike?
That unit's gonna die, as we've been over. Don't really want to move Serenoa in there. I'm more excited about this prospect. There. Delayed your turn a little bit. Yeah, we definitely need to try and focus on Trish, because this is going to be a very, very hard fight if we don't. Oh, gosh. I do sort of have an idea. Maybe? Evoke. Oh, okay, it didn't work. Cool. Big sight set damage. Okay, and you're scorching Frederica. That's fine. She has resistance to fire. Yeah, see, they just take their turns so damn slowly sometimes. Owie. We're in fire now, but Huette still, Bo still goes burr. Let's see here. What could we do? I need to start putting some dorks to sleep. For sure. 54% chance. There's another archer down there I could try and put to sleep. Or I could kill this doofus, maybe. Not enough damage. Can't straight shot you. Okay, let's just lose you. There we go. Nap nap. You're dead.
Time for some sorcery.
Let's see. This is not oil. I will walk through a little bit of fire, but I'm kind of interested in doing this and then sparking you. That will open Narv up to 2 archers, though. Yeah, I don't really like the sound of that. I'll still be able to hit you. Very, very low chance of inflicting paralysis. No. You don't take more damage from that. Alright.
Don't be afraid. I'll make you
Well, your
proud,
magic defense
grandfather.
went down, at least. Yeah, I definitely feel like getting up on top of this building is going to help here. Uh-huh. What are you doing? Ow. Eredor, yeah, you're not doing well, friends. It really isn't. You're right. Let's just extra large? Oh yeah, extra large HP pellet yourself. And you're just gonna be chilling there. Okay, let's get over here. Archibald, could you... You can't hit this character, right? You actually can. Oh wait, no you can't. Never mind. That's... We got that. The battle mage definitely needs to go down. But like I said, I can ignore most of these other units if I start making my way towards Trish and kill her. Not really excited by the prospect of her take 2 turns ability either. That really scares me. Okay, there is oil on that square actually. Howie.
At this rate,
We might have to say screw that spoil there. Why don't we... Let's see. I could do some damage here. No, I can't actually, because I can't reach Eredor. I think I'm gonna Fire Eater myself and just kind of run through the fire here to get up into this place. I wish you would ran through more of it actually. That would have been useful, but whatever. You 36% chance of blind. Not awful. Didn't work. What are you in range for from there? A few characters can hit you. From here, only that character can hit you. Yeah, let's move you back there. I think you'll be safest right there. Steel trap. Yeah.
My turn.
Okay, I think I want to use Missed Opportunity on you. Because your turn's coming up next. I don't want you to get that. There we go. That would just be very, very annoying if you managed to get that off. Now the question is, what do I want to do with you? Not really a ton for you to do, Anna. Let's see, if I move you over here, surmount here.
Come get me.
Can I throw poison at this dork? I can.
You won't escape.
There we are. Good stuff. You're stopped so you don't get your action.
Death must wait.
I'm gonna hurl another lance at you.
It ends!
Yeah, I think we just need to prioritize Trish here. We're getting beaten up pretty badly. Let's move you back here.
I'll do my utmost.
And the reason I did that is so that I can double item. I want to ranged HP recovery you two. And then I want to large HP recovery pellet you.
Here you go. Keep fighting for the people.
Good stuff. Medina, you're scary. Everyone was right about you. I understand the stands now and why they exist. Let's see, I could get over here and help out Erador. That would be putting me in a really, really hairy situation, though. Yeah. See, I don't know if that's something I need to be doing. Let's see, what other... We still have Light Wave. And this is specifically move an ally. Something I was thinking about earlier was, can you move enemies with this? Because I would just throw Trish in the middle of our party, but no. Yeah. Yeah, there's just not... I'm not in a good spot here. Let's go get over here. We could under Conviction's banner. It would restore a little bit of TP to everyone, but... that doesn't feel super worth it. Maybe once I'm a little bit closer to everyone, we can. So, shrink the numbers. We're getting that buff too. You can't really do anything, right? Okay, you're trying to hop across up there. Owie. Pain. We probably do have to start ending this episode off here soon, too. I do have to keep that in mind. You're going to move behind Erador's back. He takes lower damage. It's fine. Okay. Yeah, we should probably go ahead and end this episode off here, so... I hope you've enjoyed this episode of Triangle Strategy, and I'll see you next time.